true.
Time for Saturday Kitchen at 10 o'clock on BBC One. What's cooking there today, Matt?
Good morning, guys. Our special guest today is Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie, welcome. Thanks for coming along today. Listen, we can talk about The Voice later, your new single and everything else that's going on in your world.
Yep.
For now, let's talk about Food Heaven, Food Hell. What's your idea of Food Heaven?
Food heaven is aubergine, peanut butter.
Yeah.
Peanut butter.
Butter. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
OK.
Food hell.
Yeah.
Tofu. Beetroot.
OK.
Never.
Liking the bullet points.
I've tried to like beetroot, but I can't do it.
OK. Because it tastes of the earth.
Taste of floor, yeah.
Taste of floor.
Yeah.
OK. OK. Because you're almost quite new to food, aren't you, in a way?
I am, yeah.
Despite your 29 years.
Yes. I only started really experimenting about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I grew up on cream cheese sandwiches.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Every day. Yeah.
Nice. All right, we'll talk about that a bit later on. And obviously you're on The Voice tonight.
Yeah.
That's very exciting.
Yes.
I like watching that. Right, we also got two great chefs here. He gets to eat a bit later on. Go to the website for voting details and we'll see you at 10.
Very good, Matt. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Coming up in the next half hour.
That's it from us for today. Breakfast, of course, back tomorrow at 6 a.m.
I'll see you then. Bye-bye.
I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Some will cook up a storm. Yes. And some will make a meal of it.
Good morning. We're ready to keep you entertained for the next 90 minutes. And trust me, anything could happen. And if you saw last week, it usually does. Yeah, thanks, Mary. This works. This is Saturday Kitchen Live. Welcome to the show. That was better than last week, wasn't it? Cooking live today, the all-knowledgeable Cyrus Todiwala. Good morning, Cyrus.
Morning, Matt.
And chef patron of Marcus Waring's flagship restaurant, Shauna Froydenlund. Nearly. Shauna Froydenlund.
That's the one.
Honestly, you wouldn't think we rehearsed, did you? I'm so sorry. And providing us with liquid refreshment throughout the morning is Helen McGinn. Good morning, Hells.
Good morning, Matt. Lovely to be here.
Now our special guest today is a chart-topping, award-winning, platinum-selling singer-songwriter. Glad I said that before we tasted the wine. She's currently a coach on The Voice and has a black belt in karate, fun fact. So I better be on my best behaviour. Please welcome Anne-Marie. Good morning, Anne. How are you?
I'm good.
Now listen, we've got a bit of a bit of a vegan thing going on today.
Yeah.
You're a vegan. You've been vegan for what? Like 3 years?
Yeah, about 3 years.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
How did that come around?
I mean, my knowledge of food and tasting ability has been pretty rubbish throughout my whole life. I grew up on sandwiches, basically.
Okay.
I'd wake up in the morning, have peanut butter on toast, go to school, have a cheese sandwich, come home, have 2 cheese sandwiches for dinner.
Wow.
And, yeah, it was pretty much like that my whole childhood. And then when I started touring, I was really jealous of everyone being able to just go out in different countries and try the local foods, and I'd be like, oh, got a cheese sandwich.
Okay, so you the touring propelled you into trying new things.
I would literally be in my hotel room saying, can I have a chicken Caesar salad, please, in all these countries, and I was like, I can't deal with this. I then watched a thing about, you know, meat and that kind of weird stuff.
Okay.
And I was like, that's it, I'm not eating meat anymore.
Okay.
The problem was the only vegetable I ate was broccoli.
Right.
On Christmas Day.
Okay, and that was the only time, once a year,
with a Yorkshire
broccoli.
pudding.
Wow,
Yeah,
okay. So it's a good thing you've gotten into vegetables.
So basically I've had to force myself to eat vegetables. Now I love vegetables, and yeah, that's it.
Good for you, good for you. Right, well, let's see what's on the menu today. Cyrus, what have you got for us?
Bit of a take on a sticky toffee pudding. So it's a polenta almond cake with a caramelised salted maple.
Helen, how'd you get on with the drinks this week?
Oh, they were...
About the wine?
Yeah.
Usually you'd reach for a WKD or a Malibu and Coke.
Yes, I have a very sweet tooth, so wine is a bit weird to me.
Okay.
But I'm open to trying any alcohol.
We'll get you into that. I've got a comforting winter warmer for you, so I'm going to make a vegan Food Heaven, Food Hell.
I'm stressing out a little bit.
Don't stress out. It's a Saturday morning, we're just doing a bit of cooking.
Yeah.
What's your Food Heaven?
I would really like people to let me have the aubergine and peanut butter thing. please don't make me eat beetroot on live TV.
Okay, so you're loving the aubergine, you're loving peanut butter.
Yeah.
Okay, and Hell is definitely beetroot.
It's beetroot and tofu. Because I feel like when you turn vegan or vegetarian, tofu's like the main thing that people go, oh, here, have a tofu this. And I'm like, just vegetables, just give me vegetables.
Right.
So I've never been a fan of tofu.
Okay, you've got nearly 7 million followers on Instagram, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Can I just say? So hopefully a lot of them are watching. We'll see what goes on. So if the viewers give you heaven, it's going to be aubergine and peanuts. So I'm going to stuff a roasted aubergine with courgettes, green beans and red peppers. Top it with crunchy peanuts, garlic and delicious. This one, however, is, if I say so myself, style over substance. So if the viewers give it hell, it's going to be a terrifying trio of ingredients. Have a look at this. So I'm going to roast baby beetroots with thyme and bay and coriander seeds. I'm going to serve them with beetroot puree, some deep-fried crispy tofu, and some burnt onions. I'm going to finish that with some coriander and sishu cress. It looks delicious.
Oh.
I'll leave it there. Obviously, you're going to have to wait to the end of the show to find out which one the viewers vote for. Have you ever had deep-fried tofu?
No.
It's like hot blancmange. Go along onto the website where you can vote for Anne-Marie's. Yeah.
Red chilies seem to have, but I'll keep it big so that you can pick it off when you get it in your plate and don't put it in your mouth.
Okay. So Anne-Marie, I mean, you mentioned earlier about touring all around the world and all the foods that you were missing out on. Is there any one area that you went to you thought, I really want to get into this food? I don't want to eat a chicken Caesar salad, which are always terrible in hotels. Can I just add?
Honestly, it's just everywhere. Because I love to experience culture of everywhere I go.
Yeah.
And food's a massive part of that. And it was just annoying to me.
Sure.
And I was so jealous of everyone, just watching them really enjoying these foods. But now I can experience it, but just exchange the meat with veggies.
Yeah.
So.
But that's, I mean, good on you, because there's a lot of people you meet and they are so blind and so there's a blanket no, I'm not interested. I don't want to try that.
Well, that was me.
And you
for
miss
like,
out on so much.
That was me for like over 20 years, so that's why I was there. But yeah, I'm finally better now.
Right.
So I'm happy about that.
What have we missed? So
Where we produce all the main things, and of course all our snacks that we supply to other people.
Right.
The production of all our own spices, because we grind and paste all our own. So that's quite a big challenge to suddenly not be there at all.
I wish you luck with that. So Cyrus, remind us what you've got there.
So what I've got is
Brilliant.
yeah, flavored. Yeah.
Okay. Right. There you go. Try that.
Thank you.
Let's have a look at the wine. So what wine have we got, Hels? Sorry, as you were.
Sorry.
As I was. Yeah, so it is a really light and fresh, and it's got a nicely with those lovely spices in the dish. It should be kind of refreshing, but a bit warming as well, you know, like the dish, really.
I was going to say, any thoughts?
But, yeah, it's beautiful. Tastes so good. A bit spicy for me.
Well,
but that's because I have plain food.
you need to build it up, don't you?
Yeah, but it's so good. Right. And the wine is it's nice too.
Well, we can always build that up gradually. You got the book now.
I know. Thank you for that.
You can always cut back on the chili.
Yeah.
But you should never be afraid of putting herbs and spices in.
I know.
And get what you want from it. But maybe you can cut back on the chili.
Build it up slowly. That's delicious. Thank you for that, Hels. Very nice. Now, Shauna will be back a bit later on with a stick or her food, Hell, roasted beets with crispy tofu and burnt onions. Yummy. Right, thanks for that. Now, I've got a vegan alternative to Rick's dish now. It's a bit like a cottage pie, a bit like a shepherd's pie, whatever you want to call it. It is delicious. So it's... Oh, hello, there's a phone. Is that you? All right, so now... Anyway, look at me while Cyrus turns his phone off. So in this, it's kind of a bit kind of North African. So I've got some spices in there. I've got smoked paprika, there's cumin. I didn't put coriander in there. Bay leaves. Let's get it going on while I chat. There's a bit of chilli. I won't put... But I think it helps having all those spices. What have you,
Cool.
obviously.
Just extracts the flavour out.
Oh, is that it?
What about the health?
More coming.
What about the health benefits? Yeah, the health benefits too, Matt. I thought you only wanted one sentence from me today.
I'm not used to you
common,
just stopping.
is it? Yeah,
really.
sorry.
It's usually quite.
Yeah, I'm still quite embarrassed about that toot toot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have a
It's
word
never
about that
happened
later.
before in all these years.
To be honest, though, it takes the heat off me. It's usually me doing something wrong.
Yeah, no.
I'm quite happy.
never
Right, in with the
happened before.
onions, in with the celery.
You know what you're doing, right, with all these ingredients?
I'm all right. I'm on it.
Good, that's
I'm
fine
on it, Chief. So Anne-Marie,
Yep.
hugely successful. Let's just paint the picture for people at home. 4.5 billion streams of your music. Nearly 7 million followers on Instagram. I mean, TikTok, that's a thing apparently as well. I didn't know. So massive. Now a lot of people will know you from this song. We've got a bit now. And that was one of your biggest, right?
Yeah, this still gets played on the radio.
Yeah, that's nice.
And I'm like, play my new stuff.
We're coming to that.
Yeah.
Hang fire. But, I mean, just go through some of your parts as well. So at 6, you were on stage in Les Mis.
Yeah. Yeah.
At 12, you were in Whistle Down the Wind.
Yes.
Jessie J was in that as well, right?
Yeah.
9 years old, you were a 3-time world karate champion.
9 years old, I started karate. 11 or 12, I was the world champion, yeah.
I mean, that's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah,
really.
it's
And
mad.
you're just very focused. Is it
Yes.
like, whatever I do, I'm going to do it well?
Well, I'm a weirdo because I'm very distracted, can't really concentrate on anything, but when I get something that I love...
So it's having a focus.
I'm fully in, yeah.
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 Do you still do karate now?
Not so much now. I mean, I feel like if I was to do it, I have to do it fully, because I can't just really do it as fun. It's like really, you know
Right.
what I mean. So, yeah, I mean, I really miss it so much.
Good discipline as well, right?
Yeah. My parents were really happy that I started karate because I was a bit of a wild
Do you
child.
have, like, high-energy child, nowhere for it
just
to
like
go?
the worst child you could imagine. That's who I was. And my sister was so perfect, and I feel like they were like, what happened? Because they obviously brought us up the same way. My school was the same. They let me into the school because my sister was so great. And then as soon
and
as
then you came along.
And they were like, what happened? So,
I mean,
yeah.
but that energy translates to being on stage, right? Because I
Yes.
saw you a couple of years ago at the Capital Summertime Ball, and you were literally all over the show.
Yeah.
And it was quite mesmerising.
Aw.
And I have to say, it was one of the only acts I can remember of the afternoon, of the 8-hour afternoon.
He's just saying that because I'm here.
But anyway, let's have a little listen to your new single now. Okay, so listen up. This is with KSI and Digital Farm Animals. Now, would you believe there's only one farm animal?
Yeah.
It's one bloke with a helmet
Yeah.
has words that goes round.
Yeah, he don't talk.
You don't talk. It's a bit like the British version of Daft Punk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's 2 of them,
Yeah.
so they should be punks.
Yes.
Oh, it's confusing,
They just
right?
switch names. Yeah, but they're amazing. KSI.
Do I sound old?
No. It was such a fun process to make. Like, just making music in the past year, that was really all we could do. We couldn't tour. We couldn't really do promo even. We were just in the studio writing music, so this song came from that. And we did the music video, and that's the first time I met them.
Right.
So it was a lot of fun, and the music video has like martial arts in it.
Yeah.
So that was one of my favourite things to make.
And why'd you do that? Just because is that another of your loves?
Well,
Just martial arts and music.
Yeah.
Two of the best things in life.
Yeah, basically. KSI does boxing.
Okay.
And I do karate, so it felt like the perfect combination to make a video around
I mean, it makes
that.
a good video, right?
Yeah. And
fun.
I kick people in the down below in it, which is fun. I love doing that.
It's this disarming giggle after anything you say. I know.
It's just like, what have I just said on live TV?
If you just give it a giggle, nobody worries.
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look at this. Okay, so I just put what about The Voice? So you've joined the 10th series.
Yeah.
That must be very exciting.
It was really exciting.
And you're sat next to Sir Tom Jones.
I know.
Total legend.
I'm in awe of him.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
I mean, you would be. He's just got that look. He just looks at you and sort of raises an eye.
Yeah, and he can still sing so well.
Brilliant voice.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of people, I mean, you know, he's 80, it's well publicised, and a lot of people at that age, their voice goes. Not him. There's some people who shouldn't sing anymore. He's just still phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm not naming names. If anyone wants to, I'm not doing that.
Who's that?
No, I'm not. But he was just brilliant. I mean, it must be a real dream.
Yeah, it is a dream, to be honest. And everyone has been so lovely. I'm quite a nervous person going into situations like that, and obviously being next to them, I was like, oh, but they made me feel so comfortable, and it's actually fun. Like, obviously, like, when you don't turn for people, you feel terrible, but at least you don't have to turn around and look at them. That's like my favourite thing.
That must be awful.
Yeah, but I don't have to turn around, so it's actually quite
You just literally, you're not looking at me, you're just crushing dreams.
I know, ruining people's lives. But it's amazing because, like, my favourite thing is finding new singers and new voices. I constantly am scrolling on social media, listening to new voices and people that haven't been discovered. And there's so many people that are amazing, better than me, and I'm like, this is the perfect show because I'm able to actually give people that opportunity to be in the limelight, you know.
Is there anything in particular that you listen for? Is it,
just like raw talent. I think for me, I'm not really impressed by, you know, really high notes or ad-libbing or that, although...
Do you know what I don't like? The wobbly bits.
That's it.
You know when it goes just too wobbly? Stop wobbling.
That's That's what I'm like.
That just annoys me.
Yeah. So I'm not looking for that. I'm just looking for the tone of the voice, which I've been turning around for.
Yeah. And coincidentally, you turn your chair for one of your backing singers.
I know. That is crazy. Yeah, so...
Good job you did.
I know. That's so good. Yeah, he's been my backing dancer for a few performances. Amazing dancer.
Did you know he could sing?
He showed me a video once of singing a song, and I was like, oh, cool, yeah, nice.
Paid no attention, did you?
Yeah, I was kind of like, oh, that's amazing, but you're a sick dancer, so maybe, like, stick to dancing.
Stick to dancing,
yeah. And now he's, like, fully, you know, worked on it, and he's come back, and now he's, like, a double threat. I don't know if he can act, so I said double threat. I don't know if he can act. But yeah, it was quite weird, but amazing. Yeah.
Ow. This is really hot. I mean, it looks very jolly.
Yeah, it's very jolly.
Ollie looks like he might be quite, what's it, you know?
Yeah, me and Ollie are like
both
from Essex, so we have that, you know, I'm the better one from Essex. That's what I'm feeling, but I am very competitive anyway, so I'm like, yeah, great, yeah. But inside, I'm like, I want to punch you in the head.
Which you could.
Yeah.
Because you're a karate champion.
But weirdly, we all look for different people. Me and will.i.am kind of have a similar ear, so we turn for the same people.
Yeah.
But Ollie and Tom, we have different styles, so I feel like we don't really have to worry about them, yeah.
It was interesting what, you know, I was listening to Tom talk last night, and he said, I like your pitch and the skill with certain elements of the song. I mean, you know, to somebody like me who knows nothing about singing, it's interesting what you can pick up, I suppose.
Yeah, I did say to him, like, what do you think of music these days? Because he was obviously coming up in the time with Elvis and all these amazing singers. Yeah. And I was expecting him to be like, oh, it's rubbish now. But he said he still enjoys all the music. He just loves listening to new music. So I just love him.
Well, that's what keeps you kind of young and relevant, I suppose.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
You know, young and fresh. There was that beautiful tribute from Stevie Wonder.
Oh.
I mean, you could see him welling up, right?
Yeah. I mean, I cry at everything, so that was...
I love this has become a Tom Jones chat.
I know! No, that was... I mean, I love Stevie Wonder as well, so just seeing him on the screen was mad.
Yeah.
And the audience are screen now.
Yeah, I know, I saw that was weird, but then it kind of... You kind of get into it, don't you?
Yeah, it works. Yeah.
Right. OK, so have a try of that. Wow. Just give it a taste. It's a little bit spicy.
It's spicy.
It's just a touch.
OK.
And just so you know at home, it's pushing towards hell at the moment, so we need to get Anne-Marie...
Oh, no!
Yeah, we need to get Anne-Marie followers involved, so let's get your army. What are they, ninjas?
Yeah.
You call it your army of ninjas. Let's get them involved, push that vote up, because really, that hell dish, it looks great. Nah, don't taste so good.
Oh, no, don't.
How's that?
I haven't tried it yet, sorry.
I'll come back to you. What am I going to be making for Anne-Marie at the end of the tissue press?
No.
Sort of shaking your head.
This is lovely.
It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good. Recipes on the website. Go log on to the website now and have your say. Right, let's catch up with Raymond Blanc now. Thank Thanks, Raymond. Raymond Block there, juggling fish. Still to come, we're idea of food heaven, stuffed aubergine with peanut dressing, or food hell, roasted beetroots with crispy fried tofu and burnt onions. Go and log onto the website now and have your say. So this is a vegan sticky toffee pudding.
It is, essentially. So I've put in a date puree in it, which gives it that kind of sticky toffee feel. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm going with it.
This is...
You don't get much, you know, in season in terms of fresh fruit and veg, so it's nice to cook with these warming things.
Right, it looks amazing, Shauna. Remind us what it's called.
So,
right. Ready? Excited?
Yep.
There you go. Try that. Helen, we got a bit of fizz going on here.
We have got some fizz to go. It's sweet, Anne-Marie, so I'm really hoping that you'll like this one. If you've got a sweet tooth and you like cake, you'll love Asti.
She's a bit absorbed in the pudding right now. There was a few noises coming over there.
I actually like this.
Brilliant! Keep that inside. Don't say that out loud.
This is lovely.
Is that up there with Malibu and Coke?
It goes perfectly with this. You're right.
It's such a nice match. Asti and this pudding. Honestly, I won the fight for the second.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Do you like the Asti?
yeah, it's fantastic. I wouldn't have thought you'd come up with a sparkling one. It's delicious with it.
Nice combination over there.
I'm shaking my head, but it's in a good way.
Yeah.
Like
I think I'm with you.
It's so good. It's so good.
Is it what you'd say, like, thick?
It's sick.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
There you go.
You're trying to make it hit, Matt.
Right, where are Sam and Shauna this week? In Caerphilly with the local...
We dram occasionally. That bottle's going to last a while.
I have to say, it's quite kind of... It can be very overpowering. I always put equal quantities water... Don't look at Anne-Marie. Don't look at her. This is not going to help her Insta following. I always stretch it with quite a lot of water and a bit of ice, much to my wife's dislike, which just kind of dilutes it a touch, just takes that edge off.
Yeah, a splash of water really softens this one, actually, but I think it's right for the fun, because it tastes like a tea. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, Anne-Marie, you seem to be struggling with actually keeping things in your mouth right now.
I think I'm drunk. Oh, that was strong.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Any favourites amongst those three?
That one.
Yeah, the nut butter.
But mixed with that.
But okay, so those two together.
Yeah.
Cyrus?
Actually, you got some of...
It's kind of not what I was asking, but you're both going a bit rogue on me. What about you?
Mackerel and vodka, less tonic.
Very nice. That mackerel's brilliant. Right, well, Anne-Marie, who can't seem to eat any, going to find out after Nadiya Hussain makes a risotto using burnt onions. Great minds, eh? Have a look. Anne-Marie is facing her food heaven or food hell. So it could be aubergines and peanut butter and stuff like that, all nice things. Could be hell, beetroot, the viewers gave you.
The horrible thing is that I keep forgetting about it and then you keep saying it. And that's why I have the same reaction every time.
It's good, we like it.
Oh,
Makes good telly.
I'm really hoping that people have chosen heaven because, like, why would you do that to me?
This is like an actual passion plea.
Why do you hate me?
55% of people...
No, please.
...want you to have heaven! Good turnout. Well, I mean, you know, you've got all those fans you got.
Oh, they do like me.
Anyway, to celebrate, we've got your Malibu and Coke, so crack on. OK, so we'll get on with this. Right, Shauna, you're going to make the dressing, the peanut dressing, and we've got the little sort of crunchy bit on the top.
Perfect.
So your dad is quite a good cook, isn't he? In your family?
He's the cook of the family, yeah, always.
Yeah? What sort of things does he cook?
Anything, yeah. He loves everything. He'll cook anything you ask for. So, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How does he cope with the vegan element?
He's not really tried that before, so I was a bit of an annoyance to him then.
Right.
But whenever we have Christmas dinners or whatever like that, he obviously makes me my vegan and my mum as well.
Okay.
Yeah. I kind of got my mum into it as well, so she's she's like that too.
So where does the aubergine, the peanut thing come from then?
I don't know. Well, peanut butter I've always loved.
Yeah.
And when I started getting into vegetables, I was obviously trying every one of them, and it quickly became my favourite.
Okay.
And do you know what? Another one I've recently, butternut squash.
Yeah.
I've had that like 3 times recently, and that's a lot.
You had it today as well, by the way.
Yeah, I know. So that's now my second favourite,
Okay.
and courgette.
Yeah.
But aubergine, I just feel like that's a proper meaty meal. Ah, that's funny. It's not meaty at all. But you know what? I'm drunk, I think. Yeah. But I just love it, and it's weird because most people I talk to have got a weird feeling about it. They don't really like it too much. But
Right.
I just love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how are your when you go touring? You know, your band, they're all quite sort of experimental with the food wherever you go, are they?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they eat everything. I was weird to them because I just didn't eat much of their things. But yeah, they accepted me as I am.
I mean, I was watching your documentary last night, and you could see you've got a great kind of rapport with the band.
Yeah, yeah. I've had the same people with me from the start.
They're not like yes men, are they?
No, no. They're amazing. They're amazing musicians. They've always got my back. They're great to hang around with. You have to have that, otherwise it's just like hell.
I bet.
Being with people constantly. But they're amazing. They're all so different people.
Yeah.
Such different characters, and it's just it's just a dream, really.
I saw you doing a gig on top of the O2.
Yeah.
Looked pretty windy up there.
Oh, do you know what? Every walk had been cancelled that day over the O2 because it was so windy. And then at like midnight, we were able to go up the top. And it was still like 50-mile-per-hour winds up there.
I mean, it's kind of a lunatic thing to do, though, right?
Oh, it's just me.
On top of the O2.
Did they put you up in a winch or did you have to climb up?
I had to climb over.
Climb up, all the way up?
Yeah, all the way over. And it's like bouncy.
Yeah,
it's like bouncy material, so
bouncy.
I loved it. Everyone was screaming, but I love that stuff. I love scary things.
Are you a bit of a kind of an adrenaline?
Yes,
junkie?
absolutely.
Is that what it's like on stage?
Yeah. I mean, it's really weird because I feel like being on stage has almost like dampened other things that are supposed to be exciting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know, that was really exciting for me.
You've got to try standing on an airplane wings, you know that?
Yes!
Yeah! We have a champion here.
You've done it?
Yeah, it's
we have a champion
amazing.
here.
All right.
Amazing.
All right.
He went upside down in several roofs and everything else. Yeah.
What? Are you joking?
What's that?
He went into loops.
Yeah.
He went into spirals.
Honestly, it was the best thing I've ever done. It is amazing. Amazing. Anyway, get off me. It's not about me. It will be later when we're off camera. Right, so this is the little topping. So in here we've got the garlic.
It's hard. I didn't realise you had to leave them in the oven for that long.
Yeah, they're quite firm. You have to get the water inside them to heat up before they start to sort of give. So then the aubergine puree gets put in that, mixed in. We're nearly there actually. So your current single, so number 2 in the charts.
Yeah, number 2.
That's quite exciting. Oh, is it like, why is it number 1?
No, it's amazing. It's just like the perfect start to 2021, really. Having a single out and it doing so well. You never know how people are going to take it or people are going to like it. And luckily everyone's, going sick about it.
I know that word. I think you might have known, I used that earlier in the show. And what about album? You presumably you're hoping to sort of get that out?
Yeah,
in the near
it's so
future?
annoying because normally when you've written an album or a lot of songs, you prepare to tour for it.
Yeah.
And obviously we can't do that right now, which is so sad. But I guess the good thing is I'm able to do stuff like this.
Yeah, I know. How lucky are you? Get to hang out with us clowns on a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Right, OK, so there you go. Before with a Malibu and Coke, I think you're fine.
Wow.
However, if you do want wine, Hells, what do we got?
Yeah, so we have got, for this, what really works with it as well is there's a touch of earthiness, which picks up the aubergine and the flavours in there. So, yeah, what do you think?
This is quite cold because it's cold in this. Brilliant. Do you like that?
Yeah, it's delicious.
Yeah, it's very nice. I like that.
Super grape.
It's nice, isn't it? Anne-Marie, how's that? Is it
The best dish of the day.
Oh, really? No offence.
It's not no offence. I just love aubergine, and this has got peanut butter with it. So
Well, there you go.
It's just a dream.
What's not to like?
Yeah.
Is that something you'd make at home? Would you try that?
I'll try.
It's pretty easy.
I'll try. I just have to leave the aubergine.
I know I make
in.
it look easy.
Yeah. It's delicious. Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks
good.
everyone for voting that.
You're
one.
absolutely... Well, it's all your ninjas, all voting the right way.
Yeah.
Better get online and thank them all now.
Yeah, I should.
Do that.
I will.
And then maybe release another record.
Yeah. Maybe in 5 years' time.
Well, hopefully it'll be a #1 next week. But when's it come out? On Friday?
Yeah, it literally came out last Friday.
Right, OK.
Yeah.
OK. Who's at the top at the moment?
Olivia Rodrigo.
Don't know who that is. It's like another world, to be honest. I have no idea. That's all from us today on Saturday Kitchen Live. Thanks to Shauna, Cyrus, Helen, and of course Anne-Marie. All the recipes from the studio are on the website, bbc.co.uk/Saturday Kitchen. Now, I've got more Best Bites for you tomorrow at 10 a.m. on BBC Two, and I'll be back here live next week with Olya Hercules, Dr. Rupy, and Gary Barlow. Have a great weekend. Bye for now.